Hey guys, Masterkid's back with some Black Ops gameplay today, and in this video I want to talk about the upcoming Black Ops 2. You'll see that the only reason I'm really putting this video up is because it's probably the best replay I could find in my Black Ops theatre, and I think it's one of the longest kill streaks I ever got in the Black Ops game. It's on domination, of course, so you'll find kill streaks are much easier to get in this particular game type. But what I want to talk today about is Black Ops 2 and some things in the game that would make me not want to buy it, such as Final Stand. Death perks in general, I think, ruin the game purely because if you play game types like Team Deathmatch and things like that, where they are fairly fast-paced game types, and you have to be extremely sharp, you have to be on point, you have to be accurate, you need to be able to switch from one enemy to another fairly rapidly so that you don't get taken out. And I find that with the death streaks, and it's mainly Final Stand that I take issue with. See this issue here where that dude just goes into Final Stand there. If the other guy was aware what I was doing and I was shooting him, all he had to do was turn around and shoot me and it would have been over. Now, it causes a huge issue in matches where you do have more than one enemy that you are facing down. If you come up against, for an example, 2 or 3 enemies and just one of them drops into Final Stand, you will be aiming at one guy, and in a lot of cases when you get better at the game, you will know how many bullets it takes from the weapon you're using to drop an enemy. And in a lot of cases what you'll do is you'll light up an enemy and you'll immediately switch from him to the second enemy, so your second target. And what happens is the first guy you were shooting at is using Final Stand, so you count your bullets, you know how many bullets it takes to kill him. He drops into Final Stand. As you switch to shoot at the second enemy, he pulls out his pistol and kills you. Now, I really don't think that is... I wouldn't say that it's not fair, but I don't think it's balanced in the way that you are doing everything right, completely everything right, and it almost encourages you to spam in a way where if you shoot someone in the chest and you drop them, they should be dead. But in a lot of cases in this game, you'll watch a lot of people where they will shoot and they will continuously shoot after someone has dropped, just in case they go to Final Stand. You see, I do it now, and I even do it in Modern Warfare 3, where if someone is in front of me, I'll shoot and I will continually shoot for maybe half a second to a second after they've dropped, just in case they go to Final Stand. And what it means is, if you do count your bullets. See, I didn't do it there though, so if you do count your bullets and you don't keep shooting after it, in a lot of cases you will get caught out. And with the advent now, where a lot of these... Look at this dog here, just before I come on. He was like, there's a dude there, bro. I'm like, yes, thanks Lassie. But in the modern times where the advent of rapid fire controllers has become the big thing to use with Halo, and it has become to use with games like this, whereas if you have a weapon that has a single fire burst, you use a rapid fire controller and it will shoot extremely fast. And you'll see a lot of the guys that use Final Stand use those rapid fire controllers with the pistols, and it is basically bullshit in the way that he can drop, be on his back, pull out the pistol, and he effectively then has an assault rifle in his hand because that pistol does good damage and it shoots extremely fast. See, I think I get a wall bang here on the dude. And then he falls to his death, so that was pretty sick. But my thoughts was, for Black Ops 2, maybe not completely disable it, although I would have no issue if they did take that out of the game. But I know a lot of people like to use it, they might not be as good at the game, and they like to have the death streak as just something where they can maybe get that feeling that they're coming back, even though they continuously die. But my thoughts were, in the way Modern Warfare 3 has an advanced playlist, maybe have a playlist in Black Ops 2 where your death streaks are completely disabled, or even there was a playlist more suited to veteran players where they could change weapon balances, they could change maybe cap points on maps, they could change a lot of things where it would rebalance the game in the way that it would make it more enjoyable for, I wouldn't say advanced players, but I'd say players that are more confident and feel more comfortable with running and gunning or even sniping, and not having to worry about someone using that dead man's hand or martyred or final stand. I would really like to see that. I think a playlist where they were disabled would be a great thing. Or even if it was a playlist where you would need, I don't know, but just a playlist that had those completely gone would be my ultimate fantasy. It would be so good to play this game and know that if someone gets dropped, they are dropped and they are dead, and you can turn around and walk away without being shot in the back by someone chipping away at you in final stand with a pistol. Let me know what you think, guys. I'm going to end this one here. Do you think having a different playlist would be a better idea, or do you think just having death streaks removed from the game would be a better idea? I think the playlist holds more merit in the way that I think that's something that could be added. I don't think removing the death streaks would be something that the developers would support, but maybe a playlist where they were disabled would be a cool idea. Thanks for watching this, guys, and I hope you discuss this in the comments and let me know your feelings on this issue, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.